Hello everyone, welcome back. Welcome to my channel if you're new. I would like to thank everyone for viewing, liking, sharing, and subscribing. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up on your way out if you enjoy the video. It does help my channel and it helps the video to circulate so that others that need these messages will get them as well. We are going to start off with information that you need to know about this new moon. All of my information comes from Yasmin Boland's Moonology decks and her Moonology diary. Now, the links for both of those will be down below for you. Now, what she has to say about this new moon eclipse in Aries is that it is big. Not only is it a new moon, but it's a new moon eclipse. And it's the second new moon in the sign of Aries in a row, everyone. And it's clashing with Pluto. So let's break all that down. As you hopefully know by now, every new moon brings an amazing chance to start all over again in one part of your life. Which part of your life that is depends on where in your chart it's activating. Here's what house you're being affected in by this new moon, okay? Aries, 1st house. Taurus, 12th house. Gemini, 11th house. Cancer, 10th. Leo, 9th. Virgo, 8th. Libra, 7th house. Scorpio, 6th. Sagittarius, 5th. Capricorn, 4th. Aquarius, 3rd. And Pisces, your 2nd house. Now you are going to see that on the screen, okay, where it's activating for you. A new moon eclipse is way more powerful than a regular new moon, and this one is making what's called an out-of-sign alignment with the planet of detox and transformation, Pluto. So it's urging us to release the past to make room for what we really want in our present and our future. And it's a great opportunity to make change from the inside out. It's a super important lunation. This new moon has themes of releasing, letting go, and flushing away anything that no longer serves your highest good. And the fact that it's the second Aries new moon in a row means that you've had 2 new moons in a row in the same part of your chart. You could see this second new moon in Aries as a second chance. Now, bear in mind that eclipses are an opportunity to get off the wrong path and onto the right one. What does this mean for you? It's going to be different for everybody. And what you can do is you can journal some notes about how you plan to use this second chance for a restart in this part of your life. Or if you don't like to write, you can always record your thoughts on your phone. So now getting to the Moonology cards. These first 2 are the Moonology Oracle deck. This 3rd one here is the Moonology Manifestation deck. So, new moon in Aries, it's time to take action. Whatever that means for you. It's going to be different for everybody. Again, it could be taking action, literally taking action in your life, moving in a new direction, changing homes, changing jobs, changing careers. It could just be taking action in a way that, you know, maybe you're reading books or you're listening to videos for spiritual growth. Take action. You're going to be guided. Okay, so whatever you feel triggered to move in the direction of, or whatever you feel guided to move in the direction of, that's what you need to do. And it's time to take action on that. Because with a new moon, always means there's a new start coming. Now with the Moonology Manifestation deck, new moon in Aries says go for it. Interesting. Okay, now we're going to work with the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck. And again, all the decks will be listed below in the description box. Okay. This deck is going to enable us to get timing on what's coming our way. Okay, first card out, release. Possibly something that needed to be released at the last or one of the last full moons, because full moons are all about release, right? Next card out. Ooh, I like this. Acceptance. Once I get all these cards pulled, we will get the timing around them. Now you have the Hunger card, which is the Wolf Moon. Wolf Moon is the January moon, so something that took place around the January full moon. Actually, I'm going to put that right there. It's out of my way. Ooh, assessing. Kind of like this one too. This is what's going to give you that second chance. This, if you start assessing where you're at in your life and where you want to be and what house this new moon eclipse is going to affect, you'll be able to assess what it is that, you know, isn't working, what you need to do to make things work in your life. Okay, so now I'm going to give you the timing of these cards. Okay, I'm going to put them in order of timing for us. The Hunger card, which is the Wolf Moon. The Wolf Moon, like I said, is the January full moon. So somewhere in and around the full moon in January, there was a need. That's what the Hunger represents. It's a need. It's oh, what is the word, angels? What is the word I'm looking for here? It's not, oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. I'll get it and then I'll let you know. But it's more than wanting or needing. It is a legit hunger for something. Longing. Thank you. It's a longing. So think back to the full moon in January. Was there something or someone that you were longing for? Because that's going to be the basis of this information here. Okay. So that's January's full moon. The next card is the release card, because this is the waning crescent 4 moon, and the waning crescent 4 moon happens on April 16th or 17th. Now, I'm sorry, I don't think I made you aware of when this new moon is. I'm sure you all know when it is, but it's either the 19th or the 20th of April, depending on where you are in the world. So based on that, this is going to take place the 16th or the 17th of April, okay? So if your new moon is the 19th, then this will be the 16th of April. You get what I'm saying? This is going to be about, look at her. It's almost like, I don't want to scare anybody. It's not going to be painful, but I want you to look at her. She's gripping this shrub that she's standing in front of. And it's like she's leaned back, chest up and wide open, head back. She is going through something here. I don't feel it's painful. I just feel like it might be a bit intense, but it's in a good way, because it's all about releasing. When you're releasing negative energy or trauma, negative trauma, you have to relive it as you're releasing it to some degree. Maybe not fully the way you felt it or lived it when it actually took place, but it's not going to feel amazing leaving your body. Once it's gone, ooh, such a good feeling. I feel like that's what this is for some of you. This is a big release, whatever this is. You might already know what this is based on what area of your life this new moon is going to affect. And you'll know that by watching what I had on the screen, unless you fast forwarded. If you fast forwarded, you're going to want to go back, because if you ask in the comments, I'm not going to answer. Okay. So next in line is the acceptance card. Now, again, this is going to be April 21st or 22nd, depending on when your new moon takes place, 19th or 20th. Okay. And this is of April. And this is the waxing crescent 2. And it's all about acceptance. This is so interesting to me, because when you look at the release card, she's alone, right? We're never completely alone. You know that. But in the card, she's depicted as being alone. And all these butterflies are around her. They're making their way to her. They're around her. This is a transformation. Releasing whatever this is that needs to be released is allowing some kind of a transformation. Now look at the acceptance card. There's somebody here helping you, reaching out a helping hand. And if you look here, it looks to me like butterflies. They're so small that you can't even really get the shape down. And my eyesight isn't the greatest, but it looks like butterflies. But then you also have what looks like white doves. That's purity. It's you know, you've detoxed. And now you're in that place of acceptance. Now you can take on what the world has to bring you in a good way. Now you're ready to receive. So whatever it was that you were longing for in January around that full moon, it might even just be the whole month of January. It could be anywhere in January, because you all know timing is not a definite, exact science when it comes to the spiritual side, right? So whatever it was that you were longing for in the beginning of the year, toward, the end of last year, beginning of this year, you had to release something in order to receive what it was you were longing for. And then you will be in the receiving mode of it once you release whatever it is that you need to release here. And in the final position, we have the assessing card. This is the first quarter moon. The first quarter moon takes place April 25th or 26th. It's always a few days after the new moon, okay? So around the 25th or 26th. You are going to be on top of the world here. You are going to feel like you have taken your power back. You're going to know exactly where you're headed. You are guiding your own ship based on guidance that's coming in. Obviously, you are being carried somewhere on, how do I put this? Look at the picture. She's in this hot air balloon, but she's actually inside the hot air balloon. Someone is navigating that balloon. It's not her, okay? But she is assessing where she's going, where she wants to go, what she wants her life to look like. He, she, it doesn't matter. On the card, it's a female, so that's why I'm saying she. But she's got a grip. She knows what she wants. She knows the direction to go in order to have that. And she feels like she's in control because of that. She's got her power back. And although she is being guided, she feels strong and powerful. Wow. You realize this is all happening in such a short period of time. This is all happening between about the 16th of April and the 26th of April, a 10-day period here. And you've got all of this going on. Ooh. Okay. Are we going to use these? Yeah, let's use these. Okay. This is the Intuit Tarot deck. There won't be a link down below. I don't know where you get this, but it's spelled IN number 2 IT, Intuit. Okay. Now, on top of the hunger and the release card, you've got stagnant, a lack of growth, bogged down, regression, aimlessness, lack of effort, too much work, too little reward. It's the Seven of Pentacles in reverse in this deck. Okay? So, nothing. Now, if you've been watching my channel for a bit, you know that Virgo, all placements have been in the same situation, it seems, stagnating. Definitely Virgo sun signs have been stagnating and at a standstill in a holding pattern, if you will, being forced to slow down. There is, whatever this is that you are wanting and longing for, maybe you just wanted to move forward. I know I did. I just wanted to move forward and start being successful again in my life. But it couldn't happen because there had to be a release before you could have the growth. There had to be a release of something. There was something holding you back. There was something acting as an anchor in your life. You may already know what that is or what it was. Interesting. Now we're going to find out what it is that you release, or what happens when you release and move into this acceptance place. And we've got the Ten of Wands. Doing it all alone, feeling saddled, the thrill is gone, brink of collapse, heaviness, carrying more than your share. That's how I felt. I have felt like that for over a year now. And feeling like this, wanting to move ahead, wanting to be successful, wanting to have a decent income so I can pay my bills, that has been a heavy load. And you all have had the same kind of heavy load, because this is not a reading for Virgo. This is a reading for basically the collective. Ten of Wands, however, means it's coming to a close. You're releasing this. You're not going to be doing it on your own anymore. And that's what I said. When you look at this card, she's by herself. Isn't that interesting? I said, look at it. They're depicting her alone. She's doing this on her own. But now, once you release what you need to release, you're going to have help. And that's what this Ten of Wands is all about. It's coming to an end. Tens are endings so that you can have this Ace of Wands, brand new, passionate beginning, something you're going to be fired up about, something that's going to move you forward. No longer on the brink of collapse. For me, the brink of collapse was financial. I don't know what it was for the rest of you, but part of the growth for me, though, this says that there was a lack of growth. What I'm getting from this is this took place because there was a lack of growth. For me, I was not growing anymore. I wasn't paying attention to self-help books, videos. I had reached a really good place in my life, and I thought, oh, I'll just keep going from here. But you got to keep growing. You have to keep growing. And when you have a lack of growth, you become stagnant. We are all here to expand. We have to expand. And when you stop growing or expanding by way of, personal growth, spiritual growth, whatever it is, when you stop moving in that direction, you will stop moving. Spirit will stop you from moving, because you need to get that in order. You have to expand if you want to move forward in life. You can't grow anything. You want your finances to grow. You want to make more money every month. If you're making, and this is figuratively speaking, if you're making $10,000 a month, you get comfortable. You think, oh, that's a good amount. I'm good here. No, you can't stay there. You have to keep growing. You cannot just sit still. Okay, I've said enough of that. Let's move on. So you were being forced to release. Maybe release that idea. so that you can grow and expand. Set down the burden and accept the help, accept whatever's coming to you, what is being manifested in your life. Now, on top of the acceptance and the assessing card, we have inner harmony, which is the Four of Wands in reverse. Finding balance within, finding home within yourself, achieve a personal mini goal, conquering self-doubt. That could be what we're releasing. Self-doubt. I know I had it. This is about inner peace. When you get to this place, finding that home within yourself, that's your inner guidance system. That is your inner being, your higher self, your soul, spirit, God, whatever you want to call it. When you find that inner peace, you will have harmony in your life. And you will have your power back. And you will start moving forward again. Bottom of the deck, part of your overall energy. Look at that. Ace of Cups upright. An abundance of love. That is what you have coming toward you. That's what this is all about. Now, that's not just a romantic partnership. That's self-love. It's unconditional love. It's love of the planet, the world, the people on it, the plant life, the animal life, everything. It's just living from a place of love. And it feels good because it also gives you back your power. Okay, let's get a Gaia Oracle card. Now, I want to point something out. I meant to say this in the beginning of the reading and I forgot. Before I came in to do this reading, the wind was blowing so hard outside. And when I looked outside and saw all the trees blowing the way, it was really blowing. The first thing I heard was the winds of change are blowing. And I knew I needed to call this that. The winds of change are blowing because things are about to change in a big way for all of you. Okay, Gaia Oracle. On top of the Stagnant and Ten of Wands card, ooh, you have Flame Tree, the start of something new. This is right underneath the Release card. Let it go. Whatever it is that you're being asked to release, go for it. No matter how it feels, no matter how difficult it seems, you do want to do this because when you let go what you need to let go of, maybe it's the self-doubt. Maybe it's moving through life from a place of conditional love. Maybe you have to let that go and be unconditional. It's going to be different for everybody. I cannot dictate what it's going to be for each and every one of you. But what I can do is I can tell you that when you release whatever it is you need to, you will have a brand new start. Feels to me like it's something that you've been waiting for a long time. Now, on top of the Ten of Wands and the Inner Harmony card, oh, this is perfect. You have Zen Garden, Inner Sanctuary. You will feel calm, reserved, in balance, stress-free, anxiety-free. The Ten of Wands is all about being burdened and weighted down by an anchor, not able to move forward, which is what we've been talking about all along here. That's going to be lifted. And let me tell you, when you get to that place where you truly trust that you have no work to do to move forward. You will be guided to do things to move forward, obviously. But there is nothing that you have to worry about because the universe takes care of it all. You don't have to worry about spending $200 when all you've got in your bank account is $400, because what if no more money comes in and then I can't replace that and I can't pay this bill or that bill? Stop worrying about that. Spend that $200 if you have to. It will be replaced. You will have what you need when you need it. Trust and believe, because that's how your life is going to move from this point forward. Okay, what are we getting next? I'm being drawn to the Beyond Lemuria deck. Ooh, is this ours? This is ours. Okay. I like the picture. This looks like it's going to be something to do with intuition, crown chakra, spiritual or intuitive growth. It says crystal keys. Lemurian quartz crystals are special pieces of clear quartz said to have been encoded with great knowledge for the spiritual evolution of the human race. Sorry guys, my dogs are just being brats. This card is about deciphering wisdom codes. Be inspired to find the wisdom hidden in times when you feel triggered. This goes with the assessing card, okay? You'll be able to assess things now. There is so much information within our raw and intense reactions that when you choose to be present and peel back the layers, great spiritual insight will unveil itself in a way tailored just for you. Wisdom comes through inner paradoxes. Be awed in creative flow or a state of surrender, which is all about this inner sanctuary, finding that home within. These crystals may be powerful keys to your spiritual evolution. So you're going to want to maybe get yourself some quartz crystals. They're just a clear quartz. You know what's interesting about clear quartz? I have a big, there. That's a big quartz crystal. See how you can see through it? Dang, I don't have anything. That's a big bright light. But anyways, see all that stuff inside there? And if you slowly turn it in front of a light, mine's not as clear as the smaller ones tend to be, but see all those little lines and cracks? They tell a story. There's usually a picture in there somewhere, and they will tell a story. That may be what you need to do, is get yourself a nice big piece of crystal quartz. I do want to get one more card for you, because you do have this release card here, and it's going to be different for everybody. I'm going to get a Power of Surrender card and see if we can get one more piece of information on what needs to be released. Now this could be very generic again because it's just one card, but it might be just what we all need to see in here, okay? Ooh, are these ours? Okay, these are ours. We're not getting just one card, we're getting 3. Okay, so you know what? I'm gonna have you pick which card you want to be yours. Number 1, number 2, and number 3, okay? Obviously you can't see them, but you're not meant to. So here's number 1, number 2, and number 3. Number 1 says, surrender your need to always be right. Give others the gift of letting them be right. Be yielding, not rigid. This will help resolve conflicts and improve your relationships. I feel like that's not what this is representing for you, though. That's a very specific surrendering your need to always be right. For me, what I'm hearing with this is it's more surrender your need to always I'm hearing know, KNOW, to always know what you need to know the direction you're going in. Accept the guidance, okay? Something is coming in for you. Accept that. We don't know everything there is to know, and we don't need to know everything there is to know. Information is on its way to you that came in this one, right? This is about deciphering wisdom codes. Wisdom. You're not always in the know, okay? And that I mean, always being right about what you know, okay? So there. Now, card number 2, if you chose it, is, I've never seen this one, surrender defensiveness. Defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out. Then offer a clear, non-defensive response. You know, this kind of connects to this card, because when we're in a place of needing to always be right or be in the know, to know something and be right about it, we get defensive when others try to point out that we aren't in the know or that we aren't right. So these could be connected very easily. Now, if you pick number 3, ooh, surrender to success. You are ready to experience abundance. Don't look back at previous roadblocks or difficulties. Leap into an exciting new world of possibilities. Let them go. 10 of Wands. That's an ending. Let go of all the stuff from the past that has held you back. You want to move forward. And that's what you're about to do. Into a brand new beginning that you're going to love. You're going to absolutely love. You are moving into a place of self-love, I believe, from self-doubt, some of you. And you're going home. Not in the way you might think that means. Home as in inner home. Your soul, your inner guidance system, spirit, God, whatever you call it, but you are starting something new. And it's going to bring whatever it is that you started longing for around the end of last year, beginning of this year, end of 22 and beginning of 23. Just be in the receptive mode. Allow some guidance, allow some help. Assess where you're at. Take back your power. Be you. And get some quartz crystal. You might be surprised at what you learn from it. Okay, I think, is that everything, angels? Okay, you know what? I thought that was going to be it, but I'm now being taken to the Sacred Destiny deck. Okay, Sacred Destiny. One last card. Don't know why we need this, but we'll soon find out. Okay. Oh my goodness. Didn't I say purity in the beginning of the reading? Wow. Wow. I am going to read that to you from the book, because there is more to it than just being pure. You know, it's funny. Whenever it was up here that I talked about purity, I don't even remember where I was when I talked about it, but this card popped into my head. That's crazy. Okay, purity. It says, no matter what has happened in the past, oh, here we go with the past. This is too cool. No matter what has happened in the past, everything can be fresh and new again. The purity of your soul is shining through everything that you encounter. You are entering into a period of grace. Simply open your heart and know that the best is yet to be. The past doesn't need to equal, there's confirmation. The past doesn't need to equal the future. Your future can be and will be shimmering, sparkling, and bright. Old limiting patterns are dropping away. Recurring challenges are releasing. This is a time of redemption, forgiveness, and holy healing. That is very cool because I was asking for guidance as far as what my next meditation should be themed, and they gave me forgiveness. So that is the next meditation that I'm putting up. It'll go up either tonight or tomorrow morning, and it's going to be forgiveness. Everything, not just us as a people, everything is connected. I'm looking at things in this reading. The cards, the messages, they're all connected to one another, including my other channel, the meditation channel. I'm being guided to do a meditation on forgiveness, and it comes out in a card like this. This is crazy, but I love it. Okay, that is definitely everything. I hope this resonates. I truly hope it helps you all get through this new moon eclipse. I love you guys, and I will see you next time.